Hello my fellow smug ones. Well, Tom Cruise often plays a secret agent, doesn't he? But even he isn't immune to car theft. Let's begin. Okay, this story is from The Sun and it says, Tom Cruise loses luggage worth thousands of pounds as thieves steal bodyguard's £100,000 BMW in Birmingham. The Hollywood superstar, currently in Birmingham filming scenes for Mission Impossible 7, was hopping mad when he learned of the high-tech theft. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. Not only have his belongings been taken, but it appears he's also been paying for a bodyguard who can't even seem to protect a car. Tom is obviously worth millions though, so I'm guessing he could easily afford to replace everything in the car. And in fact, he could probably actually afford to replace the car several times over. But obviously, no matter how much something is worth, it's still horrible to have your stuff taken, isn't it? Especially if something is sentimental and can actually feel invasive too. Anyway, many modern cars use keyless entry and ignition fobs and have become increasingly vulnerable to relay thieves using wireless transmitters. But to explain it more clearly, The Sun has kindly made a Sherlock Holmes style detailed explanation of the whole theft and how it worked. So let's have a look at this. Number 1. The thief is outside the Grand Hotel on Church Street, tries the car door handle which emits a signal. Number 2. The thief uses a transmitter to bounce the signal to a second device held by a second thief 20 metres away on Colmore Row. Number 3. Device number 2 bounces a signal to the owner's keyless ignition fob inside the hotel. And last we have number 4. The key unlocks the car, letting thief number 1 get in and drive off. And unfortunately that is the problem with keyless fobs at the minute. Because whilst it's pretty cool to be able to just walk up to your car, get in and start the car with a button, like a racing driver, it seems to be far less secure, especially if, there's a crafty thief about, because they don't even need to pick the lock. And like my girlfriend sometimes says when she's talking to her mates on the phone, the whole thing could be over in a matter of seconds. Anyway, it's since been recovered by police because it was equipped with an electronic tracking device. But everything inside had gone, and it's a huge embarrassment for the security company, and of course the guy who had been driving it was hopping mad, but not as mad as Tom. And I could be wrong, but hopefully they weren't listening to the Mission Impossible theme tune whilst they were doing it, because, that would have really been taking a mickey, wouldn't it? Although a lot of criminals usually aren't too bright, are they? So I'm guessing the police will also check any CCTV and keep an eye on eBay for any genuine Tom Cruise items that might suddenly pop up, just in case. YouTube's algorithm thinks you'd like to see one of these videos next, so let me know if it's right.